City Theater with your host, Kevin Joyce. Welcome, everybody, to the Columbia City Theater for Big Night Out. Yes. And sunny Seattle. It's sunny because it's springtime and things are blooming and the days are getting longer and people are giving you the finger less when you cut in front of them in traffic. It's a great time of year. Well, we're about 3 weeks after the great Seattle Viaduct referendum where Traffic Solutions 625 and 626 were summarily rejected by the voters. That's okay, but that's all right. But apparently there is a secret plan brewing in the halls of government to start all over and really get the traffic planning right this time. And it's a private kind of top secret plan, but the idea is they're gonna ask Seattle residents to voluntarily move and relocate to either the Alaskan tundra or the Arizona desert under the code names Frozen Latte and Air-Conditioned Xbox, respectively. Okay, that writer is fired. We have a great show for you tonight. How many of you people like a good ventriloquist? I'm sorry, you're completely out of luck. What we do have for you is a show that will delight you and thrill you, or your money will be going to a good cause anyway. Thank you. Are you ready to start? Ready to go? Okay. Our first act, ladies and gentlemen, is a favorite of mine. They were recently featured in the homegrown Seattle variety and comedy extravaganza known as the Moisture Festival. I've been watching the lead singer perform since she was 5 years old. She's not 5 anymore. They will be joined, and joining them is the Big Night Out house band, The Cheese Factor. Joining them on guitars, the lead singer's father, Ron Bailey, and Rob Moitoza on bass, singing a tune called Anytime. Please welcome Caela and the Dangerous Flares. members performing this evening with you?
Various.
Which ones? Let's see.
This right here is my mother, Kathy Sutherland.
Kathy Sutherland, mother.
Playing guitar, and he wrote the song, Ron Bailey.
Yeah, right, exactly. And you guys were recently featured in the Moisture Festival. How'd the Moisture Festival go?
Amazing. Sold out for almost every show for 3 weeks.
So in the spring, when it's lovely in Seattle and raining, actually, is when we have the Moisture Festival appropriately named. Give it up one more time for Caela and the Dangerous Flares. Our second act, I ran into for the first time last year when I did a variety show right around the corner in Columbia City, and he blew me away. His panache and style have brought him all throughout the country and in the Northwest to schools, festivals, and corporate shows. He's a class act, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Sakuma Avery.
Oh, yeah! Come on, keep it coming, big night out! Yeah! Woo! Oh, man, it's good to be here. Give yourself a big round of applause really quick. Man, yeah. Welcome to Big Night Out. Ladies and gentlemen, I was told it was going to be a lovely looking audience here, so I wore my best outfit. Applaud if you like the suit. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm thinking about buying it. No, it's one of those try before you buy it suits, you know what I mean? Look at this, look. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sakuma Avery, and I'm a comedy magician. So right now, I'm about to magish for you. So I would like to start off with just a magical illusion. Sir, how are you, sir? Would you look at that rope, please? Examine it. Make sure there's no magnets or anything in the rope. Matter of fact, sir, examine that one all you want to. I'm going to use this one right here. How are you, dear? Would you mind helping out? Just look at that rope right about there. Make sure these ropes are not tricked up. And, sir, yeah, welcome to Big Night Out. Sir. Welcome. Thanks for coming to see me. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can't say much for you, but it's nice to meet you. Now, these ropes are not tricked up in any kind of way, correct? Fantastic. I'll take rope number 1 back. I'll take rope number 2 back. And, sir, if you would, just toss that rope up here to me. Just toss it up to on the count of 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a magical illusion. These ropes look like they're different length, but oh no, ladies and gentlemen, these ropes are indeed the same length. That's just an illusion in your mind. I'll show you what I mean. Watch. I take rope number 1 in the hand like this, rope number 2 in the hand like this, rope number 3 up in the hand like this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on the count of 3, I'm going to snap my fingers, and you all, this entire audience, will go into a hypnotic trance. Yeah, kind of like the one you're in now. Believing that these 3 ropes are stretching to the same length. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it worked. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if these ropes actually look like they're stretching to the same length, ladies and gentlemen, that means you are now hypnotized, believing that I have 1 rope, 2 ropes, and ladies and gentlemen, 3 ropes, all the same length. Yeah, baby, sleight of hand. Man, he's killing. Now, thank you. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take this trick a step further, right here. Now, watch. I don't need 2 ropes for this trick. All I need is just 1 rope right here. Look. Ooh. That's what I said when I seen the trick. Now, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, watch the ends of the ropes. Whatever you do, don't take your eyes off the ends of the ropes. The ends go right over here in my pocket. Now, sir, you know where the ends are, right? Perfect. The ends are in his pocket. But if I snap the fingers, that leaves me with just an endless piece of rope. Thank you. But that shouldn't afford you. Wait, hold your applause. Wait, whoa. We see some skeptics in the audience. Look, that shouldn't afford you because you know where the ropes are. The ends are right here in the pocket. Now, if you want the ends back on the rope, look, you toss them right back on. But wait just a second, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, let's take this illusion back to the beginning when I had 2 ropes that length. I had 3 ropes that length. I had 1 rope in the hand like this, 2 ropes in the hand like this, 3 ropes in the hand like this. A snap of the fingers, I had 1 rope that length, 2 ropes that length, and ladies and gentlemen, that's why we call it magic. Thank you very much. Yeah, sleight of hand, baby. Man, he's killing them. He's killing them. Man. You got time for 1 more? You want to see 1 more? Applause. All right. I'll tell you what, this time we'll do something like an illusion like those big guys do it on television, like those David Coppertone kind of guys, all right? You know, they use that big music and stuff like that, but they don't fool you because they don't talk, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to talk. I'm going to use music for this. Check it out. Watch. Music. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to watch this closely. Ooh, this magic stuff can happen anytime. Watch. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just an illusion in your mind. Watch this closely, a piece of paper. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm gonna do here is look, it's gonna actually look like I'm actually tearing up a piece of paper. Doesn't it look like I'm tearing up this paper, sir? Doesn't it look like it? See, ladies and gentlemen, that's just an illusion in your mind that I'm actually tearing up this piece of paper. No, look, I'll show you that I'm actually ripping it. Look, it sounds like it's being torn. It sounds like it's being ripped up. But oh no, ladies and gentlemen, that's just an illusion in your mind. Look, all back now to one piece of paper. Thank you. Oh, please hold your applause. You don't believe me, sir. You do not believe me. Watch this. I'll show you right now. Watch. All back to one piece, ladies and gentlemen. One piece of paper. My name is Sakuma Avery. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Thanks for letting me still see your time. You guys are fantastic. We'll see you next time.
Sakuma Avery!
Oh, thank you.
In this hat, I have a variety of names. They are the names of audience members who have willingly put their names in this hat to be chosen to come up on stage in about 20 minutes for a little competition involving real-life danger and fabulous prizes. It's a competition, I'm gonna pull the names later, but it's a competition we call the Big Night Competition of Unusual Talent, Intelligence, and Skill. It's a kind of long name, so instead, we have a shorter name. We call it 1, 2, 3, 4. We call it Fame or Shame. The cheese factor, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Thank you very much. Consider yourself warned, Fame or Shame is coming up. Our next act, ladies and gentlemen, is a regular in this venue. Why? Because she produces and hosts a cabaret on Friday nights called the Columbia City Cabaret. Come see it in this venue. It's incredible. She's delightful. She's wondrous. Please welcome Tamara the Trapeze Lady. a city cabaret, go to trapezelady.com. Oh, yeah. I'm very excited to introduce the next act. Excited might be the right word or might not be because I've never seen them perform. What, you say? Book an act on the show that you've never seen perform? Well, I do it because it scares me and excites me in a kind of good way. They are just completing and just beginning, actually, a West Coast tour that will take them to sites as exotic and remote as Seattle and San Francisco. They have a show at Theater Off Jackson in 2 weekends. Please be nice to them. Apparently, they're very, very shy. And welcome, the Cody Rivers Show.
I got dill, thyme, apples, beans, yellow zucchini, beets, and celery. You, sir.
Around $2 a month.
3 grapefruit, $3. 3 oranges for $2. Thank you. 3 lemons, $1. Take all 9 for $9, plus 9 limes on the house. 18 citrus, $9. 2 for $1. 50 cents a piece. Thank you.
10 cents bananas, 18 cents, 3, 6 for 25. Buy 2 dozen for $2, get the third for free, and 10 for 50 cents. $5 get you 30, 10 get you 50, or take 65 home for 15, plus 10 for 10, 5 for 3, 3 for 5, 5 for 10, another half dozen on the house.
3 bags of anything on the cart, $3, plus $1 off for Tuesday, $2, minus 50 cents for customer appreciation, $1.50 plus tax, $3, plus I'm just going to give it to you for $2, $3.
Green asparagus, white asparagus, gold with everything.
Artichokes, buy one, get one.
$4, Fennel's $3.
Case of minor depression, $7 a pound.
Cucumbers, loose leaf spinach, and neighborly concern all on sale.
Late season cherries and a pound of peaches for playing it coy.
I take some cilantro, some shallots, and you mix them with a little bit of increased curiosity, you got yourself a nice spicy dressing.
Broccoli, $6 a pound. Head of romaine lettuce, and my daughter's failing grade in zoology, $4.50.
Yams, my condolences a pound.
Thanks, 4 for 1.
$3.25 for a basket of you try to help.
Complete disaster, rutabaga, and feelings of inadequacy as a father, $3 each.
Pineapples, buy 3 and get a box of empathy for 9 even.
Mixed bags of apricots, nectarines, and your kid failing too?
2 boxes of no, $8 a box. Me when I was young, $4.50.
75 cents gets you 2 pairs, a bag of what happened, a tiny bit of lemongrass, or a small avocado.
Fresh raspberries, $3.25 a pound. Bag them yourself, for my father couldn't help me either. And make a holiday pie with some I had to drop out.
Pumpkin 6, sip 50, or save $2 on a crate. Seriously?
Affirmations, $3. Then I ran away from home. Plus 2 makes 9.
Leeks, parsnips, potatoes, and oh my God, $1 each.
Yeah, $9 for 2 pounds if I joined a dirty circus.
Yeah, cauliflower marked down the bouquet, I get it.
Woke up naked one day in the desert with my whole body shaved.
Please, it's my daughter, 50 cents. God, $1 off my worst nightmare.
You gotta be prepared for these things to cabbage.
2 for 1.
Oh, arugula.
Oh, that was really just good, wasn't it? Did anyone find anything to buy? Is anything in there somewhere? Let's see what's going on right down here. Okay.
There was a goose on a farm, and he noticed that the other geese were disappearing one by one each time the farmer had a feast. So he packed his bill and feathers and his favorite polar fleece, and the sheep who grew the wool for the fleece came along for the ride to New Orleans. And they went quack, quack, ah, waddle, waddle, trot all the way to the station. But first they came across a raccoon washing apples in an empty riverbed. A wounded burro with an arrow in his right hind leg from a kid who felt no regret. A colony of nearsighted homeless ants whose hill was flattened by a sled. They all had a reason to get out of Dodge, so they joined with the goose and his flaxen friend. And they went quack, quack, ah, no, slyly marching all the way to the station. But the ticket agent wouldn't sell tickets to animals 'cause of policy, stupid policy, always policy, endless policy, policy, policy. Luckily, an endangered California condor said, if you hang on tight, you can ride with me. And so the goose and the sheep and the burro and the ants and the raccoon got on the condor's back, plus a couple head of cattle, some electric eels, and the ticket agent who thought the policy was whack. Cheerleading cheetahs in a dialect, dishing armadillo came aboard with a salamander clan. All they needed was a vet, which they met, which was perfect, and the birds set a course for Louisiana. And they went quack, quack, bye. Hang on tight. Sounds. Oh, hey, G-A-Z-E, here I come. L-L-E, gonna get you. Marching, slyly.
Take a deep breath.
All the way to New Orleans. But the air traffic controller wouldn't allow a landing by an endangered species cause of policy, stupid policy, always policy. Luckily, a sympathetic radar operator recommended you can land anything in Baltimore, so they went. On the way, they passed a procession, heading in the same direction, a whole menagerie of better life seekers who had also heard that Baltimore accepted all creatures, and so they joined together. And the condor finally got to rest his feathers. And the two groups turned into one huge herd, 18 miles wide and incredibly diverse. Meanwhile, in the government halls of D.C. Congress was watching it all on TV, riveted by the biblical proportions, panicked, because it looked to be heading right for them. What do they want? What should we do? What's it all about? Hold on, wait, shh, what's that sound? Quack, quack. G-A-Z-E, here I come. L-L-E, gonna get you. All the way to the Chesapeake. Finally there, in the distance, the herd could see their destination, and it was beautiful. The lights of Baltimore. And they heard a voice. Attention all you various species, we regret to announce, but it seems you were gathered here against policies. Come with us and no one gets hurt, please. And there were lights and a really big hose, and following the deer, all the animals froze. Finally, the burro stood up on one of the cattle, and in his biggest voice said, "Everyone's scared!" Ah! And so the salamander split, and the condor collected everybody he could and headed for the west coast. The hose got swatter, and the cattle and the cheetahs and the emus and the elephants were pretty much toast. The sheep, armadillo, anaconda, and his mouse, and the burro tried to hide in a pelican's mouth, who joined a bunch of bears in the belly of a whale, who couldn't locomote, so they all went to jail. The colony of nearsighted ants and the starfish and the sloth never really stood a chance when the fur and the feathers finally came to rest. At the end of it all, there was only one left. And he went quack, quack. All the way to Baltimore.
Cody Rivers Show. Freakazoids, wonderful. You know, it occurred to me that I could sing a song in the show, one of my own songs, so I'm gonna. It's kind of backed up by Katie Weber and the Cheese Factor Band. It's kind of an Old West allegory in poetry and verse and song of the times we're living in. Okay? Called Time for a Hero. 4, 5, 6. These were the bad times, the hairy times, when night crept into daylight and evil lurked in the shadows. And on the really darkest of days, it was right out in the open, finely dressed, respectable, fully in control. Time for a hero to come sweeping to town, stare down the danger and take the bad man down. Everybody's praying that one of these days a hero's soaked in misery, glued to their front porch steps while the butchery and tyranny paraded by in droves. And their eyes went slanting sideways in an effort not to see, but still they held out hope for some kind of redeemer. Time for a hero to come sweeping into town, stare down the danger and take the bad man down. Everybody's praying that one of these days a hero's gonna come and make the bad man go away. No one seemed to notice the evident irony and contradiction, the pervasive inner conflict that thus assailed the citizens. But the emptiness inside them could only be filled by an act of courage of which none of them seemed capable except maybe in their dreams. Time for a hero to come sweeping into town, stare down the danger and take the bad man down. Everybody's praying that one of these days a hero's gonna come and make the bad man go away. John Otis, everybody. It was sad in a way, this strange and pervasive inertia, keeping the townspeople from doing their own known will. The children were sent inside as the men and women watched in silence while their world turned upside down. Time for a hero to come sweeping into town, stare down the danger and take the bad man down. Everybody's praying that one of these days a hero's gonna come and make the bad man go away. So in the end of this vague and inconclusive parable is the image of a people locked in a misty embrace with destiny, never for a moment suspecting the slightest flicker of a flame inside that might be yearning or burning to be truly set ablaze. Time for a hero to come sweeping into town, stare down the danger and take the bad man down. Everybody's praying that one of these days a hero's gonna come and make the bad man go away. A hero's gonna come and make the bad man go away. A hero's gonna come and make the bad man go away. Thank you. The cheese factor, everybody. It's now time for a word from our friend and resident expert on all things Seattle historical and hysterical. Please welcome the inimitable Paul Dorpat. Over there, moving over there. Okay, go over there. Good, very good. Nice job.
Now we're rolling. Now, this is going to be easy because I'm going to ask the question, who is the greatest self-promoter in the history of the city? And I'm going to quickly flash to the answer, this baby. This Ivor Hagelin Keep Clan baby. But how does this child become father of this man, the king of the waterfront? Well, in the few remaining moments that are left to me before Megan and Lori wheel me out of here, we're going to take a few glimpses into Ivor's culture of clans. Now, the ground of Ivor's success was his dry and self-effacing wit and his ambitions both as a fishmonger and as an artist. Ivor was blessed with a lyric tenor voice perfectly suited for the sweet singing of the many songs that he wrote and collected. And his brilliant wife, Maggie, this is a tough one to pull out, was a big help. They met at a Theosophical Society meeting in 1929, the year that Ivor graduated in economics from the University of Washington and fell into the Great Depression. He called it great timing. At the moment, Ivor was a kind of combination between mystic and Marxist, although, as Maggie indicated, he was much less interested in Karl Marx than in Groucho Marx. He liked the Das animal crackers more than Das Kapital. Now, together with his Martin guitar and gallons of reputedly wonderful homemade wine, they lived a life of Bohemia during the Great Depression until they opened their aquarium at Pier 54 in 1938, the year I was born. And here you see Ivor sitting on his his stool at the entrance to the aquarium and singing his ditties. But soon he also had his own radio show, Around the Sound with Ivor Hagelin, True Fish Stories, Tall Timber Tales, and such. The aquarium was the platform for many of Ivor's famous antics, like, for instance, dressing Patsy the hair seal, very popular, in a pinafore and perambulating her to see Santa at Frederick and Nelson's department store. Yeah, isn't that lovely? Or also promoting a wrestling match between the has-been heavyweight 2-ton Tony Galantro and Oscar the Octopus. Now, Tony won the match on default, underwater punches. I got a response. That was nice. Now, a greater platform for his promotions came with the opening of the Acres of Clams on Pier 54. It's still there. And although most of his promotional stunts there were cooked, like by press agents, probably the most famous of all was the great syrup spill. You got it? The great syrup spill. The great syrup spill of 1947. When a tanker sprung a leak and covered Alaskan Way with syrup across from the Acres of Clams, Ivor put on these hip boots, grabbed a ladle and a stack of pancakes and a United Press photographer, and this photograph went around the world. Ivor became famous worldwide with that. Now, you may remember Ivor on television with Captain Puget, or you may remember Ivor as the defender of seagulls and the tourist's right to feed them, or you may remember him as flying his salmon fish sock from the top of his Smith Tower. Or you may remember him, how about all of those fireworks? Or you may remember the one he ran for port commissioner and won in a landslide, but very rarely went to meetings and sent clam chowder instead. So that such and such is Keeping Clam, Ivors, and the Culture of Clams, and that, with our not so modest proposal, are examples of the greatest self-promoter in the history of the city, Ivor Hagelin. Roll me out of here. Roll me out.
Paul Dorpat, ladies and gentlemen. Find more information on Paul's writing at historylink.org. Our next act, folks, just got back from tour on the West Coast, really, really late last night. They were voted last year the #1 outside jazz group by Earshot Jazz Festival, which is a quite noted authority locally on jazz. Outside as in outside of the box. Not like outdoor jazz group, outside of the box. And they got back from tour at something like 4 a.m. last night, and they're here to perform for you tonight. So if they seem slightly insane, that's not why. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Reptet!
Snap with us, all right? Snap with us. Feel that jazz.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
guys, but the jumping penguin nun act gets me every single time. Okay, folks, it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. Band, hit it. It's time for fame or shame. I'm now going to pull 3 names from my hat, and those people will come up on stage. You put your names in here, so this is how it works, folks. The first name is Bridget. Second name is Linda. And the third name is, it's going to be all girls, Matt Olmstead. Matt, Linda, Bridget, and Matt, come on up. Come on up, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is your moment. Right on, right up here, this way. Give them a round of applause, folks. It's exciting. Okay, folks. In this competition, this is involved. This is the making of a cream pie. In our little competition, one of you will achieve fame, one of you will achieve shame, and one of you will get the pie. No, stay here. I'm afraid you're here now for the duration. Thank you. Here we go. We're going to move along right to here. This version of Fame or Shame is an SAT. It's a Seattle aptitude test, testing just how Seattle you are. There'll be 4 rounds of competition, 1 point per round. Here's your buzzer. You know, in game shows, they normally have buzzers, and when you get the answer right, you buzz. Well, we don't have buzzers, so we have kazoos. Do you want to go ahead and test the kazoos, please? Just make sure they work. No, you actually don't blow, you hum. Kazoo. Good, good. You're aphonic. That's nice. Then you will not win. Good. Very good, very good. All right, we are ready for round 1. You blow your buzzer when you have the right answer. Just be nice and be honest about who blew their buzzer first. If you're going to fight about who blew their buzzer first, one of you is going to get the pie, okay? Let's be clear about this. You guys ready to go? Okay. Band, here we go. Band, please. Round 1. Question number 1 is, name 3 Seattle mayors and their hairstyles. Name 2 Seattle mayors and their hairstyles. Name the mayor of Seattle and his hairstyle. This is pathetic, people. Good, good, okay, very good. Right here, mayor of Seattle.
Nichols.
And his hairstyle?
Sweet.
Sweet. Very good. Keeping score, it's 1-0-0. Round 2, band. In the 1990s, music was very hot in Seattle. There was a band that made it very big called Ecstasy. No, Nirvana, sorry. Nirvana. Name a Nirvana hit song and sing one of the lines. Contestant number 3, let's hear it.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
And one of the lines? That is one of the lines from Teen Spirit. If we're keeping score, 1-0, because she has no voice and a nice hairdo. 1. That's fine, no complaining. Look, I picked you. That's all right, whatever. Okay, round number 3. Band. This is the math section of the SAT. Pay close attention. You come across an unexpected windfall. Maybe it's the lottery, maybe stock options, maybe racketeering. In any case, you buy 3 of those $1 million downtown condos. You know, the ones that aren't even built yet? You sell 2 of them for a 25% profit. And the third one you sell to a nonprofit housing group and for 40% of its value. How did you make out? Okay, I repeat. You buy 3 $1 million condos. Band. You buy 3 $1 million condos, you sell 2 of them at a 25% profit, and the third one you sell for 40% of its value. How did you make out? Contestant number 1?
You made $100,000.
Actually, you lose $100,000, proving once again that if you engage in charity, it's like giving your money away. Yeah, you do. 25% times 2 is $500,000, and you sell the next one for 40% of its value, $400,000. You lose $100,000. Go good. So they two get a point, and it's now 2, 1, and 1. Okay, we are ready for the final round. Band? Downtown Green Lake in Seattle is known for its profusion of apparently very competitive exercisers. So in this competition, please take this colorful jump rope and put the kazoo in your mouth, and with a nonchalant look on your face, jump rope as long as you can without blowing it. Come right up here in the front, right in front, in the back, you in the back. You can practice for 5 seconds. Go ahead and practice. Go ahead and practice. Encourage them, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and practice. Go ahead and practice. Okay, stop. You didn't practice, so it's okay. Here we go. It's your chance. Jump rope as long as you can without blowing it. Go. See, this is excellent television. This is really good television. Okay, faster. Okay, you blew it. You're out. Keep going. Okay, come on, keep going faster. Get faster. Good. Come on. Good. Somebody's got to blow it soon, or faster. Oh God! Oh, who won? Was it her? Or was it her? Okay, she won. Well, then the score is 1, 2, and 2. Does that mean we have a tie? Okay, drop your jump ropes. We're gonna do. You can't lose your. We're gonna do rock, paper, scissors for the two of you. It's a tie. Ready? Go, and 1, 2, 3. Yes! You are the winner. Right here. Come back. Remember the winner, loser. Right here. So, what's your name? She can't say her name, and she probably doesn't want to. You achieved fame, and for your brush with fame, please take this gift certificate to Roy's Barbecue across the street in Columbia City for dinner for 2. You may leave. You may return to your seat. You take your red shoes, and you may return to your seat. And you lost, so I'm sorry for your brush with shame. You get a gift certificate to Lottie's Lounge down the street for $10 that has coffee or alcoholic beverages, and there is a reference for a local psychotherapist in there. That would leave you. That would leave you with the pie. Can we have the pie, please? That would leave you with the pie. No, I know, you got second place. And why does second place get the pie? Because that's a little weird, and we find that more entertaining. But here's the thing. What's your name, please?
Linda.
Yeah, not that I didn't know that already. Linda, I'm not going to pie you in the face. You are going to pie yourself in the face. Why? Because that's a little weird, and we find that more entertaining. So, Linda, in a few seconds, I'm going to give you this pie. Come down here. And you're going to have the choice either to pie yourself in the face. Come down here. And win a $100 gift certificate to the Space Needle Restaurant. Or take this pie home and cement your reputation forever as a wussy. Encourage her, ladies and gentlemen. Come on! Go. Come on. $100 gift. Come on, Linda. Yes, come on. Yes, right there. You can do it. Yes! That is so good. So good. Right this way. Turn right this way. Turn around this way. That's okay. Right this way. Right this way. You did beautiful. Pick up your scarf. Go up that way. Right there. Right. Thank you. Was that awesome? Pie in the day. Our next and final act, ladies and gentlemen, used to be introduced as cute yet manly, but they asked me not to say that. From Port Townsend, please welcome Nanda. That's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Columbia City Theater, come to this venue. It's a great place for entertainment. If you want to come to the next taping, go to seattlechannel.org and find Big Night Out. Till next time, have a big night out. I think that's what I wanted to say. Hit it, band!